Whoa, it's been forever. Let me go ahead and put my hair in a ponytail. Hey y'all. I cannot believe so much time has passed between the last great moments that we did. Like it's been so long. Hey y'all. So I'm going through it. I sound a little congested, but I am okay. And I have waited, oh my gosh, I've waited multiple weeks to do this. We were on a roll for a moment. Happy Saturday, y'all. We were doing these on Fridays and then had the epic computer crash. And yeah, things are better now. So how are y'all tonight? Where are you all checking in from? I see some of my regular names and I see some names I haven't seen before. I guess I got some Miyus tuned into this because we are talking about the amazing group FX. And I do genuinely mean amazing. They do not seem on the surface to get that much attention, but they really are great. We got Kentucky, we got Cincinnati, we have Oklahoma. Y'all cold. Dallas, hey, we got Virginia. My boss let me off work early, so I'm glad I can catch this. Awesome. We got Louisiana, Delaware, Sunday morning, Washington Day in Perth, Australia. Hey there. I owe you email. Hey on me. Hey Dong Sang, California. I've been living the real life, apparently so. So, we got Tennessee. That's what's up. Well, I'm here in Houston, Texas, and it's a little cool outside. We're finally feeling the weather that we should be feeling towards the end of November. So, FX. Some of you know about them, right? And then some of you might not know about them. But FX is a SM Entertainment group. It was originally 5 women. Now it's 4. We have Victoria, Crystal, Amber, and Luna. And most people know about Amber because she is American. And she's deeply, deeply loved by her fandom, the FX fandom, SM fans, K-pop fans. It doesn't matter what fandom you're a part of. Tie-dye, tried blue. Everybody loves her. She's amazing. And she's somebody's ultimate female bias. That's dope. When it was 5, it was Sully. And the group has had their own little, I'll say, moments of controversy or scandal. And I mean, like, really, it's ridiculous. It was more so about people not full out doing the dances, or Crystal Jung, who is the sister of a former bigger group's member. They would always talk about how, she's just so icy and aloof and whatnot. And a lot of people like to say, well, you've been an idol this long, you should be used to it. I don't think anybody ever fully gets used to just being on the camera all the time. Even though she dating my boo thing, Kai, I believe that her reactions are genuine in terms of looking like she really don't want to be there for it. She enjoys what she does in terms of making music and entertainment, and she does value her fans, but all the extra, not everyone is there for it. So that's about the extent of, yeah, she is the queen of resting bitch face, for those of y'all who don't know it. I mean, she's a total ice queen, but I adore her. So yeah, FX came out in 2009. They had a debut in 2009, but they're ultimately known for 2010 on out, because 2010 was when the album Pinocchio dropped. They have 4 full-length albums, 2 EPs, which are called extended plays. And then they have 1 repackaging, which was Pinocchio, and it was repackaged. And the cool thing about them is, like, in 2013, which is when I found out about them, I listened to Electric Shock in 2012 when it came out, but Wisdom Tooth, or you all better know it as Rum Pum Pum Pum, when that came out in 2013, I was like, I'm here for it. This is dope. New album was the jam. I will give you that. But I'm going to point out some things that aren't necessarily identified as the jams. Yeah, I have a few that were leading singles from their work, but there's some other songs that we're going to try to identify to make it a little diverse for you. What's different between an EP and just an album? Length of songs as well as the amount. Extended plays might have, let's just say for an example, 7 songs, but they're all 3 minutes 38 seconds or longer, whereas a full-length album will have at minimum 10, maybe 12 songs and whatnot. But this is very interchangeable, and I base the description more so on the length of the individual songs versus the capacity of the whole album. Let me get Dracula is the, I wanted to talk about Dracula, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Let me go ahead and give, what about a mixtape? A mixtape can be anything. Technically, they're not even tapes anymore because no one rocks to a tape deck anymore. But the name mixtape stayed. Mixtapes can be however long you want them to be, short, long, and different. They can be the length of an EP, the length of a full album. It's all about the hodgepodginess and the non-conceptual direction of it. You will not get an R&B artist doing a mixtape unless it's Trey Songz, but that's a whole different story. Mixtapes are for lyricists to show off and show you that they don't have to have the confines of an actual album and just go out there and do their thing. Who remembers their song Gangsta Boy? That was a bop. Vaguely remember it. Some of their songs are kind of passed over if it was anything that was pre-pink tape, and I'll explain why when we get to that. But let me give the appropriate precursor that I give every time. We are not talking about August D. You can go through my Periscopes and go back in time and watch that. I am not going to talk about him right now because I won't stop. Plus, this is not about anyone else but FX. We want to make sure to maintain our focus. Oh, hello, Mama B10. It's their first day on Periscope. That's cool. I didn't know that Periscope, identifies that. That's exciting. But I am not in any shape, form, or fashion the end-all, be-all explainer, describer, commentator on music. I do have experience in the American music industry and obviously as a professional in the Korean music industry, but not as a musician, not as a composer, just as an analyst, as a commentator, as a digital journalist. So my opinions are my opinions. Hopefully I will help you acknowledge something a little bit different about what you hear in the songs, because that's what the focus is, the great production and delivery aspects of K-pop. So without further ado, let's go to the album Pinocchio. Now, the biggest thing that I want you all to acknowledge about FX is FX knows how to start a track. And Pink Tape is the absolute perfect example of that. But with Pinocchio, the very first song is Pinocchio/Danger, and they do this really dope mashup of their own vocals. And it's 10 seconds. The intro is 10 seconds before the verses actually kick in. I don't have my usual speakers with me, y'all. I'm not at my usual recording space. So you have to bear with me as I pull up the songs. I thought I had them all queued up, but, things happen. So with this, the first 10 seconds, they give you a whole bunch. So we're going to go from the very beginning of the album and then drop all the way down to the end, and we're going to check out Lollipop. But let's listen to the beginning of Pinocchio/Danger. Oh, excuse me. I had a good dinner. I had Olive Garden. All right. Let me make sure the volume is turned all the way up so that you all can hear the beginning of the song. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Remember me. It's not fun without the massive speakers. So we got 10 seconds. It says, remember me, I'm in danger. Pinocchio, remember me. So when the girls came out, nobody was doing what they were doing. The eclectic E-pop, electric mashup and whatnot. So this introduction was not only the introduction to the album, but the intro to the type of vibe they were giving you. They were all about decomposing and reconstructing their own vocals, using it as a sound effect. Hence FX. So it's pretty impressive. Let me see if I can find a version of the song that's just a little bit louder so that you can hear the introduction a little bit better, because that was boo-boo. That was totally boo-boo. Let's see. Hold on. Hopefully this will do it. We got a lovely Bank of America commercial. Yeah, we'll let that play for a second. But again, they were introducing the listeners to their first album, as well, first full-length album, as well as their actual take on the type of music that they intend on making. Okay, let's see if this is a little bit louder. I hope, y'all. This is so... I should have brought my speakers. Okay, let's see. Turn up the volume. Doobie-doobie-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo. This little laptop doesn't kick out the sounds that the speakers do. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining because I don't want it to break. Please, Lil Red, don't break. Don't break. Okay. All right, let's see if this makes a difference. Remember me. Okay, sorry. I was just, if you go and you look at the video on YouTube, like, it's just, oh, I have such a nostalgic moment right now. Like, in the amount of time I've been in K-pop, a fan of K-pop, it's like, just seeing how the groups have transitioned, the sounds have changed, the looks have changed. It's so interesting. See, it's that first song I ever heard back in 2010. I was still in there. I thought it was 21. I thought about doing a moment about some of them. And in fact, we're going to have a 21 crossover in this. This will be the only thing that I'll ultimately, like, strongly reference another group. So, we talked about the 10 seconds of this. I'll play some more of the song. We talked about the 10-second intro to this. Line distribution was very, very even. It's very even when you got 5 people in a group. And now that it's 4 of them, it's even easier. Some of their look like pieces of Girls' Generation and pieces of 21. And then this only got more difficult for FX. Not in an impairing way, although it would have been helpful to avoid it. And if you are like me and you think that YG Entertainment occasionally throws like wrenches in other people's promotions, I firmly do believe that. Then when they came out with Lollipop, that's the same time Big Bang and 21 did theirs. Whenever I hear this, I think about middle school when I first heard K-pop. Aww. So 21 and Big Bang have a song called Lollipop. Quite a few of you know about it. You might not necessarily know the entire song, but you either you either one, know it exists. 2, at least know lolly, lolly, oh lollipop. Or 3, you know the chorus. But that song came out around the same time that FX did a Lollipop song of their own. And that song was featuring SHINee. So it didn't get as much attention as it should have because you had Big Bang, who was, you know, the super big deal, and 21, who were the princesses of YG Entertainment, coming together and doing something. And it was jacked up. There's no other way to say it. It was jacked up. Lollipop should have got a little bit more attention for FX and SHINee. On top of the fact that SHINee and FX fans, as hard as they work to buy a whole bunch of albums and support these groups and whatnot, it just seems like they don't get half the love and attention that some of the other SM groups or some of their competitors get. That is not to say in any shape, form, or fashion that they don't get love. They definitely do, especially SHINee. But, like, did you see them on the Melon Awards or getting anything from the AAAs that just happened? Like, it's a little messed up. So if you didn't know, just like somebody posted, they said they didn't know that until years later. If you didn't know that there was a song called Lollipop, weren't they both doing the Lollipop song for a cell phone ad? Well, Lollipop by Big Bang and 21, it was for another company, and then Lollipop by them was done. Hold on, let me reference the exact information so I don't give it to you wrong. They did a Chinese cover of their song Lollipop, and then they actually produced it for... Oh, I think we're all a little bit wrong. Wow. They were taking the intention of the theme from the 1958 song, whereas 21 and Big Bang were doing it for the phone. FX did a promotion for a cell phone for LG Chocolate, and they did that with Girls' Generation. So there we go. There's the cell phone tie-in. And I missed someone's message. I'm so sorry. If you can remember what you said and you want to post it again, please do. That way I can acknowledge it. But yeah, Lollipop featuring Shiny. Again, this is another song that had a bomb intro because they sampled James Brown. I gotta go, honey. I'm sorry. It's all right. We'll see you next time. You know, you can always rewind it and watch it later, and I'll do my best to upload this to YouTube as well. But yeah, they had a dope intro on that as well. They sampled James Brown. And that's not the first time that somebody has sampled him, but it was really cool to have a sample in K-pop. So let me pull that up so you can hear the intro to that. All about these intros with them. Go ahead and let the lovely mattress firm Thanks Saving commercial play. They need to be recognized more and not pushed to the back of people's minds. They have great songs. Yeah, I agree with that. And then if you by chance were on Twitter and caught the things that one of the boy groups were talking about, how difficult it is because there's so many groups that you work so hard and you're concerned that you are getting pushed to the back. It's hard. I really wish that less groups debuted. It's tough. And when you are a hoobay like them, they are absolutely hoobays, and Shiny loves them to death, but we don't get to see them promote that much. They finally had a concert of their own. It's like you've been in the game since 2009 and you're just getting the accolades that you should have been getting anyway. You know, the industry can be finicky like that, but true fans, true purists of their fandom love and appreciate them regardless. All right, so this is the intro to Lollipop that they did with Shiny. I must admit, I'm not the biggest fan of this song, but I do like the intro. The tempo is a lot faster than what Big Bang and 21 did. You immediately start rocking your head to it. And their vocals, which is something that I think FX doesn't get enough attention about, their vocal distribution and vocal layering sounds really cool in the beginning of the song. Alrighty, here we go. Hopefully.
1, 2, 3.
Alright.
What you gonna play now? Whatever I play, it's got to be funky. 1, 2, 3, make it.
I love that intro.
1, 2, 3, make it. 1, 2, 3, make it. Take on a lollipop, oh lollipop, oh lollipop, oh. I'm not a lollipop, oh lollipop, oh lollipop, oh. Take on a lollipop, oh lollipop, oh lollipop, oh. I'm not a lollipop, oh lollipop, oh lollipop.
They gave you 28 seconds of their own vocals interspersed with the James Brown sample and that. That's like a throwback 80s, early 90s. I won't even say, well, yeah, it is hip hop, early 80s, late 80s, early 90s hip hop vibe. The actual tempo of that reminds me a lot of Rob Bass, It Takes Two. If you don't know what that song is, like, you need to go ahead and just open up a tab on your laptop or your computer and just check it out right now, because that is one of my jams from my childhood. Like, oh my gosh. But the same, yes, it takes two to make a thing go right. Like the tempo of that, it sounds like they took that beat and they sped it up for this. I gotta give it to y'all. Let me rewind their song and then appropriately pull up Rob Bass, It Takes Two, so you can hear that. Rob Bass, It Takes Two. All right. So this is their song again. And it just is a speed up on what I'm gonna play in a moment.
What you gonna play now? Whatever I play, it's got to be funky. 1, 2, 3, make it.
I love this intro.
1, 2, 3, make it.
1, 2, 3,
make it. Take on a lollipop, oh lollipop, oh lollipop, oh.
another lollipop, a lollipop, a lollipop.
Oh, take on a
Lollipop, a lollipop, a lollipop.
lollipop.
All right, so you got that. And ironically, Rob Bass song with DJ Easy Rock starts off similarly with a sample. It's actually not a full-fledged sample. It's just them slowing down the DJ's voice and whatever. And then all of a sudden, the beat drops. It's a slower tempo, but it's the same build up, the same process. All right, here we go.
Right about now, you're about to get the sense of the sound zone. MC Rawface,
and DJ Easy Rock. Quick sample. Same vibe. Same vibe. They give you a lead in and a build up before you actually hit a verse. Sorry, had to have that moment. That was the jam. Oh my God. Sophomore year of college, I did a dance routine to that at a talent show and my team won. Just the memories. Okay, anyway, back to this. So we went through the Pinocchio album. We looked at Pinocchio, Danger. We looked at Lollipop, which we had a little bit of a historical moment about how it crossed paths with Big Bang and 21. We even identified the fact that FX gets shoved to the back. Usually for a while, FX only came out during the summer. And, you know, when Four Walls came out last year, they proved that they don't need no summer drops. Hot Summer is a jam, by the way. But they don't need no summer drops to just knock us all off our feet. But we haven't made it there yet. We are on our way to Electric Shock. Electric Shock is wonderful for a whole bunch of reasons. And it's, God, where do I start? Like, the vocals were fun and everything. They were. But it's the way that they produced it. Like, you got, like, words triplicating and it's just, Electric Shock got slept on. If you went to KCON in 2013, when it came on, like, oh man, the music reverbs so deeply, but it's not a heavy bass song whatsoever. It's a very clean electric beat. Not even on the loud side. It's just a simple, clean beat with all these claps and clicks and stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh. Like, Electric Shock is just the bomb. I don't understand why the first FX song I love so much. It was wonderful. Electric Shock acapella. Let me first give y'all that before we start pulling this music apart. It's for real deal, well put together. Not enough people peep that. Electric Shock. Oh, I'm curious. Yeah, sorry. Thinking about Shiny on SNL. Man, this song was so doggone right. Not red light. I want to get to that in a moment. Okay, here it is. I think this is just a teaser of it, which is still fine. It's just a smidge of what they were doing on this track.
Electric shock, electric shock.
Okay, seriously, I got frisson. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God, my cheeks. Sorry, y'all. Okay. First and foremost, they gave you frisson. If you don't know what that is, that's that chill you get down your spines, or that immediate flush, that wave of sensation you get when you hear or experience something that's just phenomenal to you. The way that was 8 seconds, all we got right then and there. But you hear what they're doing, like, FX uses their vocals as sound effects. It is as synonymous with their group name as it is with their sound. And it's such a smart way to make what you already have even more phenomenal. They already sounded great together to begin with, and then you go and do this. Go back. That's just 8 seconds. Let's just go back a little bit so you can hear it again.
Electric shock, electric shock.
That's like crazy dope, yes. Like, I'm dying that I don't have my big speakers, y'all. I'm so sorry, but like, they get slept on so much. 8 seconds of us listening to what is about to be a 54-second sample. It's a teasing of what they're doing vocally on this. It's not like they on here doing killer epic Red Velvet runs or Shania Day runs. They don't need that. Their vocals can hold on their own. And the fact that the people who engineer, mix, and master their music know, if I take Amber and Luna right now and I go and make it triple, like I'm messing with a computer, like, it's so smart. Okay, let's listen to the full 54 seconds while I try to find the instrumental of the song. They work so hard just to be slept on. Yeah, they do. All right.
Electric shock, electric shock.
That's I love singing, hearing other people talk about FX the way that I feel. I understand. They are seriously slept on, like they were my second girl group after Miss A that I heard. Miss A is another group that got slept on. Electric shock. Oh my god, I love it. I can't freaking take it. Electric shock instrumental. Okay. Listen to, I'm really missing F5 so much. Oh, I know. But Sully stepped down to do what's best for her. And I feel like in the process of her stepping away, Luna rose to the occasion like nobody's business. She came through and told all y'all she wanted to free somebody, and she freed the hell out of them. This is the instrumental of it. And the other thing that's so amazing about the production of FX songs is the fact that the songs never clobber over what they deliver vocally. It always encompasses what they bring. Yes, they deserve all the love and more. Yes, Queen Luna. All right, this is the instrumental of it. I don't know if this is a clean acapella or not because I'm just grabbing it now. I didn't think I would have such an emotional reaction to hearing Electric Shock, but it took me straight back to 2013 and seeing them live at KCON, and I was so overwhelmed. I was surrounded by fanboys, and then all of the magic that I didn't know about them because I only knew the songs from Pink Tape and Nuavo and Electric Shock, but only snippets of it because I could never get through the whole song because I'm like, this is just freaking banoodles. I was overwhelmed. Let's see, here we go. And no, they never do get overpowered by the music. The intro. They're using a cheering crowd in the background. Nothing hard about this. That's the whole beat. So when you make a song that has a hollow instrumentation, yes, it's got electric brass, a little bit of bongos, but the beat is pretty much a clap. That means everything that had to be brought to this to give you all that emotion that you want came strictly from their vocals. Then they take off on you. That's the sound of a jet or an engine, if you will, going down. They also use a cheering crowd in the background and Nuavo. Yes, they did. Electric shock. The song is dope. The song is dope. The song is dope. Okay, everybody is talking about Nuavo. We're going to have to. That wasn't technically on the list because that is an obvious bop. But it's so much fun to listen to. And then the chorus, like, not even the chorus. The B part of the chorus when they go at na 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 na. I don't know if any of you are in sororities or if you know anything about Black Greek letter organizations, BGLOs. But often we do things in those organizations that require you to stunt on people, to be sassy and whatnot. And there's a part in the first portion of the video when they're doing that and they fix their hair and look in their mirror and fix their makeup. I'm like, Somebody was looking at a stroll off, I swear. Okay, let me turn it on. I'm not gonna watch the video, otherwise I'll get distracted. And I mean, yes, Amber, come on that second verse. Clean. Like, what should I do, honey? Listen to what I'm saying. Almost every song starts with Crystal. And Crystal's red hair, I'm sorry, I just had to go back in time and remember what it was like during Pink Tape. Okay, so I'm just going to let the chorus and bridge play. These are their verses. They didn't necessarily sing them. It was more so a melodic delivery. I can't stop it. It's Amber. Like, she in the trance. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, her vocals was right. Amber came through like, okay, y'all done with the cuteness? Listen to me on knee. Like, what? I love it. It's so good. Okay, we've had the new album on. We had the new eBay. I'm bald. We had the moment. We had the moment. We had the moment. We have to get over to Pink Tape, this 2013 album. Okay, Pink Tape and Four Walls are my absolute favorite albums. Four Walls because they came back and showed that even with a member gone, they could deliver music that nobody had heard. And doing too much dancing and not enough homework, Ashley. That would usually be me. That's me. That's what I do. But with Pink Tape, if you did not know, yes, we hear a lot these days about GOT7 and BTS making it, and BAP making it on the Billboard charts and things of that sort. Pink Tape was the only album in 2013 by a K-pop artist or group that was on Fuse TV's 41 Best Albums of 2013. Like, are you kidding me? Fuse has been on the knowledge of what's going on with K-pop since its beginning of infiltration here. And for those women to be able to pull that off in 2013, right on the cusp of them coming back to the States, because they had been with SM Town, but coming and you're making this profound thing. And Fuse and Billboard have such a close relationship anyway. Like, they just, stop sleeping on FX, okay? This album was phenomenal. Pink Tape had so much girl power from start to finish in it. And I'm not going to pick a whole bunch of songs from it because every song on that, the introduction to each one was wonderful. The lyrics, the writing, the sincerity of the delivery. Why are they slept on? Because they are behind Girls' Generation and EXO and SHINee and any and everything else that has ever come before or after. For a while, FX was more so developed like a concept group. They would come out during the summer, make an album, promote for a while, and then, go back to the SM Town dungeon. So, but it's not half as bad as it used to be now. They shouldn't be underrated. No, they shouldn't. Pink Tape and Four Walls, two of my favorite albums, but they were slept on. Yeah, they were. Four Walls did garnish them some award wins on the music shows, but I need these girls to get more attention than this. Okay, so the song that I want to acknowledge on there, first and foremost, when you get a moment, just go and let Pink Tape just play and listen to the intros. What do you think of Rum Pum Pum? Cause this is my bop 24/7. That's the one I was gonna talk about. Wisdom Tooth for a whole bunch of reasons. Okay, the delivery. Arena Didractor. I know I said that wrong. It's their first day on Periscope. Hello there. No, I said their name wrong. With Wisdom Tooth. Okay, first and foremost, Crystal's red hair. Bitch, next. Number two, there's a moment in the song when they come from the first chorus and it goes into the transition into the second verse. There's something that goes along with the strumming of the guitar. Strumming. I have an accent, y'all. Y'all know that by now. With the strumming of the guitar, the way that the music doubles upon itself, then the actual audio increases and then it zooms back out. Without my speakers connected to my laptop, y'all not gonna hear it appropriately. But I will try. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna try my best to help you identify that particular part. Because that part is just money. Oh, I will never do this again without my speakers, y'all. The way the music doubles and it gets louder. Yes, it does. Oh, this blows bubbles and I don't have my speakers. And then the choreography was so smooth. I know I'm making weird noises. Attention, boys, now that you got it. Go. Okay, I'm trying to get to it. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at Crystal's hair. I just can't. That red is gorgeous. You better hit that choreo. Okay, sorry. Let me do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was the first choreography I learned because I learned it at the K-pop dance all day tent at KCON. I knew all the I knew all the G-Dragon stuff though because I was obsessed. Okay, so let's listen to a delivery moment. This has nothing to do with the production. This is delivery. You remember in school you do roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And your buddies will start in after you. Also love the mixing of vocals during the pre-chorus. Yes, the pre-chorus vocal mixing was insane in this. Because you've got one member singing the lyrics. Then she's being followed by the next. Then you got Amber's ad-libs on the bottom of it and whatnot. And then all of their vocals come together and make one cohesive sound. And then Amber hollers out, hit it! And then the chorus goes. It's just like, it's so much fun. It's such a fun build up. She's starting the song off messing with this guy, talking about, can't get rid of me. I'm the cavity. I'm your wisdom tooth problem. And then it's starting to build on you. And I just, oh, it's so good. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. I'm having a for real fangirl moment. Oh, get it. Okay, keep listening. The chorus is gonna end, you're gonna get the whoop, and then the music changes very slightly. Oh, you're not gonna be able to hear it without headphones. Damn it. Okay, if you have headphones, if it's the little, they came with my smartphone ones, or if you got them big boys, them Beats, or you got, ear candy, whatever it is, take a moment, get your headphones, put them on, and go from 1 minute 12 seconds to 1 minute 24 seconds in the song. There's so much that changes in that little itty bitty grip of time. It's one of the best production moments in this song. There's a lot of things that happen and it just gets more and more fun as it goes. It ends with the chant, all of that. It's a lot of fun. But that little snippet production moment is just, oh, it's the bomb.com. All right. We're at the 9:20 p.m. mark. This ends at 9:30 because I have to get myself prepared for all the live MV reactions during the live McGuala chat. So let's move on to Red Light. Red Light was a bop. Even though it got minimal promotion time because that was the smack dab middle of Sully was like, all right, I've had my fun with this whole K-pop idol thing. I'm done. But Red Light was was a jam. And it was another song that allowed Amber to show off about what she brings to the table. Amber can do high notes, she can do mid-range, and she can bring the huskiness to a song that nobody else, no one else can do it the way that she does. So the standout moment with that song, on top of the fact that it just sounded so rugged, like that the way it starts, like that's just crazy. But you got Amber on the second verse cutting up. So the whole song is dope. Amber's verse is phenomenal. And then the way that it ends, that's a little wild and crazy too, because you got layering of different parts of the lyrics and whatnot. I remember me and my best friend learning the red light choreography. It was so fun. Yeah. So, plus they came back with a real interesting look. Like they came back with the whole military vibe and whatnot, and trying to let this fella know, you know, I'm giving you fair warning. Stuff is not a game with me. So, and then like, I just, there's so much going on. Okay, let's get the Amber. And then the chorus was just like, so unexpected. Which is, alright, Amber's verses. So you got Amber's bringing the low in. All it is an echo. Like, it makes no sense for that to be that line. That dope. Let's rewind. She doesn't start the verse out, but she ends it. Got the album scratch rewind. Keep it very, very open. They keep it very open. When Victoria had the short hair, she looked so good. I was kind of sad it was a wig. I will take a wig. If you don't know by now, I'm really big on Crystal, because Crystal had blonde hair and she looked like a for real ice princess then, and I just wanted to squeeze her cheeks. So, but yeah, that song has a lot of moments that allowed Amber to really step it up, try to learn this dance, end up just marching and saluting them. It's a red light, I don't know what to do. That works for me. I would have probably done the same thing. All right, Four Walls. We're skipping around real fast. Usually we would have a whole hour, but since I was eating my dinner and trying to get my life in order and figuring out why I had the red patch of magic, cut y'all's time. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to have fun in less than an hour on YouTube. Okay, so Four Wall. Now, Four Wall was nice. Love is for that was nice. But Traveler was really, really nice. Not just because Zico was on it, but Traveler had this really, do any of y'all listen to Ham? It's three sisters, and they've got amazing songs, and they go for this retro sound. They're an American group. So Traveler fell into the same lane as that. What I would recommend you listen to by them is, to get a good feel, is Save Me. Let me pull it up. It would probably help. Everybody's like, who's Ham? We got a few people on here like, yes, I listen to Ham. Save Me. Never goes seeing. Okay. And it's HAIM. It's not like the food ham. Like, I mean, you know, you might have thought that for whatever reason. I'm not pronouncing it well enough, so it's actually ham. But yeah, like, this is their song. And then you'll be able to hear some of the similarities. Not necessarily the same sound, because that's pressing it to say that. But the hollowed out drum kit and the ethereal vocals, it's the same feeling. Same feeling. Okay, donkey. Here we go. Yeah. Never thought that I would cross the road to see God. Still never wanted to go. Hollow and open. Okay, all right, so we got enough of that. Let me put you up on Traveler. Traveler was on the Four Wall album. It features Zico. It's a very smooth groove to it, and it falls in that pocket. Come on now, load for me, baby. It sounds so open and raw and nice. Haim brings it. Like, those girls rock. They play all the instruments, they sing, they compile it. And Traveler does the same thing. FX gives the same open feel. All right, here we go. So obviously not the same tempo, but the same vibe. And then Zico made it stanky. Elevated vocals. Not a lot going on. It's a great song. I highly recommend putting it on your playlist when you're driving a good distance somewhere. Especially now, it's fall, so it's gorgeous. Put on your glasses and just ride to it. Diamond is everything on the Four Wall album. Diamond is good. Diamond is good. The song is phenomenal. Diamond is good. Diamond is, I've been trying to avoid Diamond because that's my favorite song on the album and I could play that over and over again. Diamond is smooth because it's got a retro R&B feel to it. I listened to it on the bus to the way to high school in the morning at 6:30. Oh my God, that's early. I'm usually on my way to work at that time. It's got that it does got that Diamond got some funk on it. And what I want you all to take away with Diamond is if you go and you look at it on YouTube and you look at the comeback stage where they're in purple and black, they delivered on that. Yes, they are singing over their own vocal tracks. It's not the end of the world. Good grief. We know they can sing. But the choreography is so smooth to it. And I just, Diamond sounds so good. If you have buddies who like to go karaoke and you have a Korean noraebang, a Korean karaoke somewhere close, or a Japanese one that has Korean music, if they have Diamond, you gotta play it. It's so much fun to do. And it's not a complex song. It's just a song that allows the girls to brag. And I love it. So I'm gonna play a smidgen of it. I was trying not to. I was gonna focus only on Traveler. But y'all done brought Diamond up. Now I gotta talk about it. So we'll listen to Diamond right quick. It just come on fresh and bump, bump, bump. Oh, don't apologize. That's what these moments are for. I might have a plan. You all might bring something else to the table when we talk about it. The least prepared I was for Big Bang because I had so many VIPs on. They were pulling up stuff and I'm like, oh, that's good too. That's good. So I was all over the place. But this is all right. No need to apologize. But the way this song comes on is just funky, funky. We need to protect Shiny at all costs. Dear God, they're the only group left with all its original members over there. That's funky. Face it, if your days, my mind is transparent. Like, they're telling you that they are so done with my heart is a diamond, my essence is fire, like, my ability is 1 billion, my value diamond. I love it. Yeah. The song rocks. I'm sorry. The song is a grown woman bop. That's why I like it so much. I don't think they were playing games when they came up with that. They're like, oh yeah, let's take a moment to brag. We haven't done it in a while. We barely bragged on Red Light. We had a little bit to say during Pink Tape. Let's show them our grown woman on this. So it's very grown. Well, this seemed like it was like super accelerated, but time is up now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, do my best to upload this up to YouTube. If you enjoyed it, please share it with others. And if you have time this evening, pop in on the Megwalas Hangout. It's the one for November. It's gonna start at 10 p.m. We usually talk, chat, and shoot the bird for an hour, and then we get straight into the MV reactions. The channel already has it prepped, so you can look at the list of things that I'll be reacting to. There's Shiny, there's Sistar, definitely ending it with BAP because that's a movie. So it's gonna be fun. But thank y'all for stopping by. Bye y'all.